Hi everyone, my name's Glenn. Just doing a bit of comparison to some of the torches I've got. I always read them on Candle Power forums, but it's nice to sort of see some beam shots, I guess, occasionally. The headlamp I'm using is a H10 Ace beam. I'm actually quite impressed with it if you want a good headlamp. It's got an MTG2 and the colour is really nice. That's 1,000 lumens. That sits on high, just stays there, doesn't step down or anything. It will if the battery gets low, of course, it'll step down, but you can boost it with the button to 2,000 lumens, which is even brighter. Anyway, I'm using this tonight. I'm really impressed with this headlamp. It's brilliant. I've got one and my wife's got one, so anyway, I was just showing you some of my torches. This one here, Immolent DM21, comes with a holster with a built-in 5,000 milliamp battery. It's actually only got a touch switch, so you can actually just touch it to turn it on, and you can actually even touch your clothes through your skin, through your clothes, to turn it on, so you can just bump it against yourself. Anyway, it's got a dial. Turn it on, dial up, down. So it's a pretty handy little torch, that one. I'm fairly happy with it. Anyway, so I'd show you. Don't know if you can see it that well, but this thing's not focusing right. So what I'll do is I'll just get it to focus out there. Looks like it's focusing. There. That's 60 metres to that tree line. It's not really, I mean, I can see it with my eye, but I wouldn't say it's raining too, by the way, so it's getting a bit of bounce back from the rain. Anyway, it does make it out to 60 metres. There is some kangaroos out there. I don't know if you can see them on the film yet with this not as bright torch. This is supposed to be, I think it's about 800 or 900 lumens, something like that. Reaches out to 60 metres. I can see out to 150 metres, just to a 200 barely with my eye. Anyway, these aren't all my torches, these are just some of the torches I have. I just didn't bring them all out, just ones I've been playing with lately and have. EC4SW Nightcore, it's MTG2. I'll just put him on high. It's got a fairly nice natural same colour as my headlamp. I don't know if you can see the kangaroos out there yet. Anyway, there's some there. There's one hopping along there. Where's my gun? I'm feeling hungry. Anyway, 60 metres, yeah, 150 metres. I can see stuff, but not brilliantly. Can't see up. I can see 200 metres just. Anyway, that's that one. Off. Next one I'll throw in. I just received it a few days ago. It's a Kronos. It's a full copper, really heavy little number. Purple light on the end. Blue. XPL high in that one. It's running on a 14500. Might even sell this one because it's just too beautiful to use, and I'm a bit rough on stuff I can be, so I just don't use it. Don't use them half the time if I think they're going to get damaged. The ones that I use for rough, I just do. Yeah, that's it there on high. 60 metres. It's just a bit over 60 metres. Makes it out to 150, 200-ish. You can see that power pole at the back there. I'm assuming it's about 120 metres. It could even be more, but I'll check it when I get back and I'll update. Anyway, that's that one. Oh yeah, I've only got it on 3 settings. That's his big brother, the Kronos. It's stainless steel and copper. XPL high. Blue button on the end. And it's really heavy, this one. Super heavy. Anyway, that's it. I think this runs at 6 or 7 amps. This one's running at. It's about, they say it's about 1500 lumens, something like that apparently. It's not too bad. It gets right up to that power pole, 200 metres and that power pole, and 60 metres. I can see my lunch, the kangaroos there. At least the moths like it. It's smacking into my face. Thank you, moths. Turn that one off. Move on to the next one. Next one is it's a Manka brand. Fairly new Manka, but they're really good quality. This is I think it's a 770 aluminium this one uses. 3 XPLs. Not de-domed or anything. It takes 3 18650s. Each 18650 actually runs each LED, so you can put one battery, one LED. So it's kind of safe and all. It's Bluetooth, runs on Bluetooth. You can run it off your phone or app on your iPhone or Android, I guess. Yeah, so you can control it, do all the modes how you want it. That's high, about 3000 lumens apparently. $150 meters, 200. I can see the tower. And 60 meters is nice and clear. It's got a power gauge, so you know how much battery's left in it. Anyway, not sure what I feel about that torch. It's interesting, very heavy, very strong, well made. It feels like for the weight and size it could just have more oomph. I think I'm just too spoilt from thank you Candle Power forums. Okay, and now I've got this Jacksman. It's an SBT70. The round die, of course. It's about 2200 lumens apparently, and I'm running it on a green E-Fest IMR 26650 because I think I've tried all the other ones I've got, and it seems to put out more lux with this battery and runs well. It holds its regulation since I think it's basically direct drive. It's got a VN2 driver in it. It's from VN. It's from Vin, Candle Power forums. I've actually done this to a few of my torches. I find a lot of these ones with no grip. I've got these are just washers. I want to get a black one to match the thing, but the washers that go inside a tap hose, neoprene or whatever they work really well. It just works, just holds when you grab your torch. Turn it on, it doesn't slip through your fingers. It's fine, it still goes into your pocket well, and doesn't, when you hold it, it just doesn't fall out. There's no ring on it otherwise. Anyway, I'll wind him out to full width. And it makes it out to 60 meters for my eye. They're just dull, but 20 meters, no problem. See everything, it's like a piece of daylight out there. Anyway, I'll wind him down. There. 60 meters. Kangaroosters. Yeah, run away. I'm hungry. No. 60 meters. No problems up to that tower. 200 meters. 150 meters. And you can just back him off a little bit for a bit wider beam if you want. But This one's, I like this one. I have a specific use for it for a job, for my work. It's brilliant. When I want to shine on something and not in someone else's eyes. Anyway, that's him. Star Wars. Next one is a Trustfire. One of the highest quality brand torches out of Candle Power. No, it's not, I'm joking. It's a cheapy Chinese one, but it's really well made. Super heavy duty. Really heavy. I think it's like, if you clouded someone with that, they wouldn't get up again. It's got a slide switch. Dimmer. Dims right down to, well, let me see. You can barely see it. It's pretty good. You can look into the LEDs anyway. Dimmer switch. Takes 3 times 26 650s. You can see the tower, alright. 200 metres. It's very white, bordering on very light white, this one. A little bit bluey white, but it's fine, it works. My wife really likes this one. She uses it in all the dark spots around the house. She table stands it, turns it on, it lights up a whole room. It's about 3,600 lumens. It's got 7 times XMLs. U2, I think. Yeah, they can dim it. I think it's apparently even supposed to be waterproof, this thing, but I'm not sure because the magnetic slider switch. Anyway, it's not bad. It wasn't too expensive, and the only thing is its drain on the batteries when it's sitting there is I think it's a bit high. It drains the batteries on standby, but anyway, can't have everything. That's solid. It's got a solid aluminium handle, easy to use. There. Next one, I'll leave. This is a ST90 Search and Rescue Electrolumens. It's a big boy. It's nearly 100 millimeters, I think. It's a ST90 de-domed, so it's about 220 apparently, direct drive. Low, high, that's all it's got. Low and high switch, 60 meters to 20 meters or more. Yeah, heavy, big, throws well. For its time, it was a really good thrower. I think it's up in the 200 mark, somewhere around that, 180, 200, 1000k throw. Anyway, you actually can wind it down a little bit. You can focus the beam a bit more with this thing. But I've always hung on to it. It takes 4 18 650s parallel. I don't mind it. I'll keep it. Don't think it's worth it. It's a lot of aluminium in it. I think I'd love to shove a CB 140, I think they are, which is SST70's big brother, and that's like 4,000 lumens. I'd like to shove one of those in there. It would run off it. Give me a second. I need to pinch the batteries out of this one. Unwind it. It's got about 3,000 threads on it. The next torch is a Meteor M43. That focuses or not. Anyway, it's the white one. 12 XPG2 de-domed, warm one. I don't think you can get these anymore, but it's about 7,000 lumens. I'm using Q30s in most of my high-powered torches because they just seem to be, I've picked them up reasonably priced. Good length, they work really well. Yeah, pretty happy with them. Flick that on. I think this is about 72,000 lux, I think, this one. And that shines right up to the tower, no problem. Lights everything up, nice warm temperature. shows up a good area. Nice covered trees. This one was mostly throw because it was de-domed and warm because of the de-doming, but it throws really well. I think the others were like 30,000 lux. This is like 72 it's been measured at. So yeah, this one's brilliant. Brilliant little torch. Tiny, heavy little thing, but she's a beauty. And that's that one. Next, the infamous Nitecore TM16 GT with the de-domed XPL highs. And there's a bit of controversialness about it being actually having 250,000 lux, or 1 kilometre, a bit over throw, but as you can see, it does really throw well. Those trees I can see way up there, that's way over 200 metres, 400 metres. There's the tower, wherever that is, 200 metres to that tree line below it. And that tower's behind it further. 60 metres. Kangaroos. Don't even eat kangaroos. So, number 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Since drove. Okay, let's go back to high. A lot of moisture in the air with dust. It's been raining and we've had some bushfires, so we got a lot of dust just now, so it's not probably showing off the throw as well as it probably could on a clear night. It's actually become dustier since I started, so I don't know what's going on. Kangaroo's been farting, have they? Knocking up the dust. Anyway, that's that one. And my last, well, actually, I forgot this other one. It's been in my pocket. I forgot him. He was supposed to be number 1, but anyway, Zebralite. He's the SC 600. Yep. Mark III. It's got an X. What's that? HXP, isn't it? 35 in that one, so that's supposed to be about 1300 lumens. So I'll just crank him up, and he makes it out to the trees. It's a good general light, this one. General light, anyway. Can't see the tower. Can't see the 200 metres barely. 150, just making it shows the shapes of the trees, but 60 metres, yeah, it does go out to there. Mostly you're in front stuff. But yeah, it's not too intense anyway. That's that one. I often use him because he's so small and it's handy. Now this is my piece of resistance, I guess. I actually had a Deft X and I sort of missed that sometimes because it had such a good throw, nearly 2 kilometre throw. But I traded him to get some money for this. This is made in the Netherlands. It actually uses XHP70 LEDs. It's got optics. It's got 30, I think, 30, 40 of them, whatever. It's got 50,000 lumens. You can have more, but I asked for less lumens, more run time, and cooler run. 50,000 lumens it does, and I think that's pretty good. Not bad for a light. Dimmer switch. High and low beam, or wide and narrow beam. It's got a fan, 2 settings. It's got a switch, that safety switch, rule the world switch. Goodbye country. Anyway, takes Ryobi batteries, pull them out, pull them in, nice and easy. Yeah, I'll flick him on. So, there we go. That's bright. That's wide beam. That lights up halfway up that mountain way over there. I don't know if it shows up on here. I think there's too much crud in the air. Anyway, So it shows up everything right around me, even behind me, this thing with the optics. The optics, yeah, they actually go behind you, but not in your eyes, because it's got a shield over the top. It's got a fan, and it works with the dimmer. Yep, you can turn it off if it's cold, if it's annoying and loud, as long as you keep it cool. Turn it off. Low, high. I don't need to run it for here. Yeah, that's the wide beam. Dim it. Bright. That's narrow. And I think that is brighter. I think it does seem to throw further. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're pretty tricky, clever guys that are making them. They're XLED, it's called. There's xled.com, I think it is, or .net. You can find them there. They're not particularly cheap, but boy, it's nice and bright. $50,000 lumens. Possum running around out there. Must have woken you up. Alright, anyway, that's big boy. 50,000 lumens. Yeah, I think it looks like it's washing out on the... This house is about 500 metres away. Yep, it lights them up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and good night.